Subaru of Puyallup. I'm going to give you a tour of the new 2013 Outback. We're going to start with the higher end trim level. This is going to be a limited, but I'll also talk about bases and premiums too to give you an idea of what kind of options come in each one. Obviously, I'm not going to have time to talk about all of it, but we'll get as most as we can. So we're going to start with the exterior. On the limiteds, they have the alloy wheels. You can get that with the premiums too. You can get that with a base. It's just an alloy wheel package that you can add. Also, you have your fog lights on the limited, which you can also get that in a premium. There's some other options on the Outbacks that you can get, which is the brush underguard up front. This one doesn't have one on it, but it is a cool feature too. There's some things that you can get. There's a body side molding. You can get it in the same color as the car, and it helps protect from door dings. I think it's an important option. On top, you have your roof rails. You can get all kinds of attachments. There are arrow crossbars that come across, and you can get some cool attachments for bikes, cargo areas up there, kayaks, all kinds of things. So in the rear, an added feature that this one does have, this is a rear bumper cover. It's a piece of plastic so that when you're pulling things in and out of your trunk, because your trunk is flush, I'll give you a quick little peek of that. If you're pulling things in and out, it won't scratch the top of your bumper. It's really important. The limiteds have a little bit of a darker tint too. You can, the premiums also, the bases, it isn't so dark. Now let's take a peek under the hood at the engine. So some of the big differences that they made in the 213s is they now have a timing chain instead of the belt, which means you don't have to have it replaced at 100,000 miles, so it really saves on some maintenance charges that you have there. Also, it still has the famous Subaru horizontally opposed boxer engine. It's set down low in the car, which gives you a really low center of gravity. Also, the big difference is they've upgraded the Cvt transmission, which makes the car a lot quieter. Other than that, increased fuel efficiency with that new timing chain on there too, which is always a bonus. But not a whole lot of changes to the 213s. I guess they figured, why not mess with perfection? All right, let's look in the interior. Start with the trunk. The actual body of the 213s is exactly the same as the 12s. It's a little bit bigger than the 11s and the 10s. It was really popular, so they kept that. An added feature that this one has underneath this plastic here is a cargo tray. It's very flexible, very, very light, but it protects your carpet under here. And if you have plants or a dog back here and there's any spills, it's really easy to take in and out and just hose off. Another thing that the limiteds and the premiums will have is this luggage compartment cover. Keep your stuff back there safe and private. Also, you've got your 12-volt power outlet right there. You've got some hooks over here. You can put some netting, which is really nice, groceries and things like that. It comes standard with some carpet mats. A lot of them you will find that will have the all-weather floor mats. It's the same material, a little bit more durable than the cargo tray right there. They're rubber, so when they get dirty, you just take them out when you're washing their car and scrub them down. All right, back seat. So one of the major differences between the three different trim models with the base, the premium, and the limited, the base and the premiums are cloth interiors. The limiteds you upgrade to leather. There's two different colors of leather. This is the taupe. The other one is an off gray. The Outbacks do have seat belts and seating for 3 back here, so it's 5 passengers. If you're not using the middle one, you've got your center armrests right here, cup holders and stuff like that. The back seats fold down to a 60/40, and I'm also going to show you they do recline, which is really nice, or pop them forward, which is really easy. One of the new features that they added to the 13s is this is a seat back protector. So when you do have your seats down, it's the same material as that cargo tray, and it protects the back of your seat. Really important. If you find one that doesn't have it, I would definitely add it. All right. Not very many changes also in the interior from the 13s. This one does have the moonroof. It's really nice. Also, this one has navigation. You can get navigation in the limiteds. We're gonna actually turn this on because with the moonroof package in 2012 they started that you have a rear vision camera up here in your mirror. It's actually very, very clear and very easy to see, which is really, really nice. Oh, sorry, this one has navigation, so it's in that. If you didn't have navigation, this screen, it will look exactly like this, is right here, and it's about this big, and it is really, really easy to see. So if you were backing up and you have alarms and stuff, that'll go off if something is behind you. This model has the auto dimming mirror, compass, and home link, so you have a little compass thing right there. Also, like I mentioned, the navigation. This has the Cvt transmission, so it is in automatic, or you can switch it to a manual mode, and you have paddle shifters up here. You also have your Bluetooth on your steering wheel, which will be standard in them. Cruise control. Also, the limiteds come standard with an all-weather package. You can get that package in a base or a premium also. They're just standard in the limited. So you have your heated seats, both passenger and driver. Your rear or your side mirrors are also heated, and you have your windshield wiper de-icer up front. The limiteds in the interior actually have a wood grain on them. The premiums and the base models will have this brushed nickel that looks a little bit like this instead of the wood grain. So inside your console, you have your 12-volt power outlet. You have a USB and an auxiliary jack. The limiteds also have the upgraded stereo system. It's the Harman Kardon stereo system. You can get that in a premium. It doesn't have it in the base model. Also, the limiteds have dual climate control, which is nice if your passenger is colder or hotter than you. You guys can kind of have the air different on that. Other than that, they've kept the interiors basically the same. This navigation system in the 213 is the second generation, so it's very, very, very easy to work with. And 6-disc CD changer. Other than that, also didn't mess with the friction. So I hope that gives you a really good idea of some of the differences between the 3 trim levels and also some of the improvements that they made with the 213s. The 2012s basically are exactly the same. Just the 13 major points is the fuel economy is a little bit better, and second generation navigation and the timing chain. So other than that, it's still an amazing car.